Good afternoon. It's time for the Dob of the day. Drink my water. I just finished working out, so if I'm out of breath, that's why I sound that way. Outfit, I have a cream colored shirt with little flowers on it. It's very cute. I have on leggings, and I wanted to tell you about the books. These books are perfect reading for Black History Month. It's a 3-book series. It's called the Romance Bride series. I authored all 3 of the books, so let me tell you about them. We have The Baker's Bride. The Baker's Bride is the story about Ruth. She's a manumitted slave. That means that her master gave her her freedom. She relocates from Maryland to Philadelphia. When she's hired in Philadelphia, she's hired to work as a baker at a bakery. Joseph, he owns the bakery. And Joseph, he's attracted to Ruth. But Joseph's mother doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Joseph's mother wants Joseph to court somebody of their class. They're of the Black upper class. They own their own business. They're in Philadelphia. They're free people. And she doesn't want her son to be with someone who used to be a slave. So anyhow, Joseph is in a bad mood. He's just upset because he's sick of his mother trying to run his life. Number 2, he misses his dad. His dad passed away not very long ago, and that's why they hire Ruth, because they need another person in their bakery to bake bread. Joseph does not like baking bread. He has dreams. If you want to find out what he's dreaming about doing, you need to read The Baker's Bride. Oh, and the most important thing, Joseph and Ruth work together with the Underground Railroad movement. Both of them are abolitionists as they try to help the slaves escape to freedom. It's a perfect novella to read during Black History Month, and it's also a romance. So there's all kinds of great little nuggets of heartwarming wisdom, romance, and history interwoven into this little book. You can probably read it in 1 or 2 afternoons, and you can also maybe gift a copy to a friend or a family or loved one. It's wonderful reading, and the whole set has had over 400 5-star ratings and reviews for the whole collection in its entirety. So you need to check out The Baker's Bride. The next book in the collection is The Doctor's Bride. The Doctor's Bride is about Deborah and Timothy. Deborah, when she was younger, she was in love with Timothy. He lived up the street from her. He would come to her house, they would go out into the fields, they would look at the plants and see who could name them first. Whoever could name the plant and the healing properties of those plants the quickest would win the game. Both her and Timothy were intelligent. They loved to spend time together. They loved to take long walks talking about plants and all kinds of things. So she was stunned when she came home from the fields one day, and she discovers Timothy is at her house and that he is now engaged to her twin sister, and she doesn't understand. She thought they had a thing going out to the fields, naming plants, and plus he's easy on the eyes. So Deborah's sister marries Timothy. That's all backstory. When the story begins, Timothy is coming back to town. He's coming back to town as the town's doctor. He's a widower, so he's got a young child. So now he's single again. So Deborah never understood why he abruptly became engaged to her twin sister. If you want to find out, you need to read The Doctor's Bride. Oh, what I just mentioned about him coming back as a widower, her twin sister is deceased. You'll find that out. That's at the beginning of the story. But she's got dreams as well. So Deborah, in this story, she's got ambitions. She wants to get a college degree. And back then, women, especially black women, could not earn a college degree. So, I mean, it's very difficult it was possible, but not very many people did it back then. So you'll need to read The Doctor's Bride. It is such a good story, and you can even link it to modern times a little bit, because in this book there's an epidemic that goes through, and there's sickness, and they have to go and try and heal people. So you'll see that happening as well. I don't want to tell much more than that, just to spoil it, but I'm just saying that you can kind of link it to modern times as well. But The Doctor's Bride is a very strong novella. You can probably read it in 1 or 2 afternoons. You will love this wonderful little book. And the third book in the series, The Blacksmith's Bride, this one was released within the last few months. It debuted at #1 in the Black and African American historical category on one of the sales sites for new releases. And The Blacksmith's Bride is about Esther. When she was 10 years old, she witnessed a double murder. One of the people murdered was her mom. Fast forward 2 years, her and her dad are relocating to Philadelphia from New York. She's been mute since she witnessed a double murder. She has not spoken one word. And so her father is a blacksmith, and he wants to relocate her to a new environment. Hopefully that will enable her to speak again. He's hoping that if she's in a new environment, she might not be around, she won't be around all of those old surroundings, and that might make her feel better. But you'll see what happens, because a lot happens in this book, in The Blacksmith's Bride. A lot happens. That's just the beginning. It's a suspenseful novel. There's a few triggers in this. There's a little bit of violence, but not too much. And there's a mystery involved as well, because when Benjamin relocates to Philadelphia, both him and his daughter Esther, their lives change. And Benjamin is a quadroon. A quadroon is somebody who has one grandparent of African American descent. So he works in the blacksmith shop, and I have all kinds of details about what goes on in the blacksmith shop from a working perspective. You'll see all kinds of things that a blacksmith does. And you'll see how Esther has to deal with interspersing herself in a new environment and in a new school, not being able to speak. And that's another strange aspect. Now, Benjamin meets Francine. Francine is the villain in this first book, The Baker's Bride. So you will see her in this book. But I basically take her and put her in this book, and she's not so much of a villain anymore in this book. So anyway, you'll get to see her here, because Benjamin meets Francine. Francine has fallen on hard times. She was of the black upper class, but she's not anymore. She's lost all of her money, and her husband's deceased, is dead, and so she basically doesn't have anything. She's basically destitute and has to rely on the charity of her friends. And she's been ostracized. She's been basically shunned by the upper class since she has nothing. And if you want to find out more about that, you must read The Blacksmith's Bride. It is such a warm, endearing, sweet story. I enjoyed writing this story so much. So check out all 3 of these. You can buy them as a bundle directly from me. The link is up there, and you can also go to my link tree, and I will also leave the link in the comments if you want to buy them as a bundle for one low price. So check them out for Black History Month, and you can also send them as a gift to a friend or family member who might want them. I'll gift wrap them for you and give you all kinds of stickers and swag and all kinds of cool stuff. And I'll even give you a bookmark. So thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.